What is up? What is up, good people? Um, I'm back. Just another little segment of me just running my mouth, basically. No script, no numbers, just off the top of the dome, I guess you can say. Maybe I'll call this off the top of the dome. I don't know. Just me yakking it up. But with that being said, this was preempted yesterday by the signing of the Tar Heels coach, Mike Malone. As y'all know, I am a Tar Heels fan in college basketball. But this is not about college basketball. This is about the Capitals, and in specific, this is about Alexander Ovechkin, my favorite hockey player of all time. Uh, and I look around, and as his career potentially is coming to an end for the Capitals. It gave us 20 great years, I believe. Um, and I just want to. This is Alexander Ovechkin appreciation post, not post, but just an appreciation video. Um, where do I start? Uh, I was introduced to hockey in this capacity in 2008, 2007, 2008 by my homeboy, Kwame Amoa. He was a came over from Ghana, moved up to DC when he came over, and he embraced all the DC sports teams. At the time, I was living in DC. I'm not sure if I told this story, but I'm gonna tell it again anyway. I was living in DC. Um, I was living outside. We were living outside of DC. He and I worked together. He was talking about hockey. He just kept talking about it, and I'm like, man, the last time I tried to watch hockey was back when it was on Fox and no HDB TVs. We still had the big back TVs, as me and my son call them, and then I'm sorry, y'all don't mind me. A call was trying to come through. Big back TVs came through, and we had antennas, and so could not see the couldn't keep up with the game. It's hard to keep up with the game. They even had the highlighted puck that didn't work, and so I wasn't. I had given up on hockey. I knew who Gretzky was. I knew who Lemieux was. I played NHL on Sega. You know what I'm saying? That '93. Just because video games was fun, but wasn't following hockey. Kwame invited me over to his apartment. Me and him kicked it. He's like, man, I'm gonna break it down for you, and like he was, explaining to me some of the rules, and explaining to me some of the rules of the game. And I slowed down, and because I was living in the area, and it was before the stupid TV packages started coming out. I got all the Capitals games for free, so I watched a couple games with him that year, and I watched all the games at home, and became an instant fan of Alexander Ovechkin, the Gr8, Ovi, as he's affectionately known as. Man, he grew. Like the guy just grew on me, and the way that he played the game was infectious. It was exciting, and it was for me, a new hockey fan. It blew my mind. So I was hooked. Fast forward, I moved to North Carolina, Raleigh, moved right outside of Raleigh, about 10, 15 minutes away, where the Carolina Hurricanes play at. And at the time, the Hurricanes were not doing so well. They're doing pretty good right now. Thanks to Rob Brindamore, they have had a pretty good success. But when I moved here in 2009, 2010, 10-ish, the hockey tickets were super cheap. Parking was cheap. I mean, they were practically giving those tickets away. And I was like, man, so I just, I took that opportunity to go see Ovi for the first time. And I got to see Ovi for the first time live, and it was awesome. Hockey's awesome as live. And I've taken my kids to playoff games here in Carolina. I've been to a couple games, and then even one time I got with my brother from another mother, Big Kenny, and we went up to DC and caught a game. Got to see Pat Sajak up close and personal. But just Hovey on Ovi, man. Like I know there's a lot of mixed, like, Capitals fans. I mean, they, for the most part, they're grateful, right? And I'm on the fan page forums, but I see some fans are, rushing him out the door, and I don't like it. I mean, yes, like, is he getting old in the tooth? Yep. He's not the same player. Do I think it's time for him to go? Indeed. But this guy's a legend. He gave everything to our organization. And I think that needs to be respected. Like, I'm not going to criticize the guy. You know what I'm saying? And we have to know that it was coming to this point. And I'm trying to enjoy every moment that I get to see my favorite hockey player play, because it could be next season that he's gone. And I know the organization has to move forward, and it's bittersweet if he does. I know he said he doesn't want a farewell tour, and I'm pretty sure Ovi understands as well. But I like that fact that he's leaving on his own terms. And I hope that he's not holding I don't think that he's holding the organization hostage. He's made a lot of money. He's made them a lot of money. He brought us a Stanley Cup, and many years of excitement. So this is just kind of like, this is just me personally, just from the fan forum. Like, man, just enjoy it. Like, because there'll never be another Alexander Ovechkin. We got some great youth coming through the organization, I believe. And I think Spencer Carberry is a fantastic coach. I think he should be given some grace and leeway with this team. Don't rush off of this decision with him based off this year. I think he's still in the process of building the team the way that he wants it, and I feel like if he can get some guys in there and some youth in there that he wants, I think he's going to be fine. He's a proven winner. So I'm hoping that the fans have patience. I hope that the organization has patience with Spencer Carberry and some of the players coming along. I don't follow the minor leagues of hockey or college hockey that closely, but I just know, just watching Leonard and watching Hudson, McMichael's starting to come into his own. We know Willie is a stud. He's I guess he's going to be one of the elder statesmen on the team now, being 31, 32. But then you got Chicky, and you got guys like Sort of. So we have some talent. Just give Spencer some time to cultivate it, and I believe that we'll be okay, man. So we might have to sit this one out this year, but it's okay, man. Like, we had a great run. We only got one Stanley Cup out of it, but for the majority of those years, I felt like we always had a chance. Even when we would come up short, I always felt like that we were contenders. And I just want to thank the Gr8, Alexander Ovechkin, for fueling my love of hockey. I'm so nervous to what happens when he does leave. Like, like what happens? Like, man, like I don't get to see those yellow laces out there. Man, I don't get to see that gap 2 smile. Man, it's sad, But I thank him, because through watching him and watching it got me to watch hockey more, and I enjoy it more, and I know a little bit more, and I know more about the players. It's not all about Ovi. I remember before it was like, Capitals are out of the playoffs. I'm not watching, but now I'll over the last 6-7 years, I've been watching more. Even if we get eliminated, I've been watching, and I get a lot of crap living down here in Carolina. Y'all won't believe it. I rock my Capitals gear faithfully. What I'm saying? I'm not afraid to represent. Matter of fact, just this Sunday coming out of church, I threw my hat on at the service, and got a couple looks like, oh my God, you're a Capitals fan. But yeah, man, y'all, thanks for the listen. I know it's long winded. I don't know if it was of any particular substance, but it was just my thoughts on this whole the on Ovi and the Capitals. One of my favorite sports teams. So with that being said, I will bid you adieu. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Rebut. Just it's okay. It's an open forum. I am not. What I'm saying. I'm not defensive. Just keep it respectful if you do decide to comment. And I'll respect you guys as well. But yeah, until next time, let's go Caps. Let's go get them.